It's time now for Beer Channel 5 o'clock news on this Sunday evening, October 16th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins, your 5 o'clock news and on. Stop straight at the 5 o'clock hour on this Sunday evening is Donald Trump has described the president's election to his supporters as one big fix and one big ugly lie. London, the United States and Britain on Sunday acknowledged the Western world's weak support for any military action against Syria's government as they sought ways to pressure President Bashar Assad and his chief backer Russia to halt the deadly Turkish-backed rebels have captured the symbolically important Syrian town at Dabiq from the Islamic State group rebel commander's monitor said. A Novgorod Republican Party office was fired by Bogdan and threatened words painted new by party officials and local news organizations reported Sunday. Lexington, Kentucky, the 15-year-old daughter of Olympic sprinter Tyson Gay was fatally shot in the neck, authorities and agents said on Sunday. Iraqi PM, Operation Derive assets out of Mosul is imminent. The United States and Britain called on Sunday for immediate and unconditional ceasefire in Yemen to end the violence between Iran-backed Houthis and the government in which the superpower Gulf states. Boris Johnson has defended and threatened about a pro-EU article days before he publicly backed Brexit, saying that the article was semi-product and the UK's decision to leave was right. An afternoon downpour did not deter tens of thousands of black guys from converging around the Grand Palace and Temple of the Emerald Bahada on Sunday as they continued to mourn the loss of the late King, Bumdo Adelaide. Former New York mayor wheeled off the G line and continued his fervent defense on Donald Trump on Sunday morning, implying that the voter fraud existed more widely in inner cities and trying to discredit at least one woman who accused the Republican. Hurricane Matthew floods caused $1.5 billion damage in North Carolina. Uproar over the debate that the beloved male American bear, black bear, was summoned in a fiction and nominal New Jersey for the casual string line neighbors that a bright position reached for a ball when a Facebook page devoted to pedals posted. Stores, Connecticut, a 19-year-old student at the University of Connecticut was run over and killed early Sunday by a vehicle for the campus fire department. Student police said. Hong Kong, Jeja, the world's oldest giant panda in captivity, died Sunday at a theme park in Hong Kong. She was 38 years old. North Little Rock, Arkansas, the final place of a bird family fell in the Arkansas River after 2 demolition attempts. Amherst, Massachusetts avoids a divided man killed in that Saturday shooting at an apartment complex in Amherst. Mary Carey, spokesman of the North Forest Attorney's Office, said a man killed in the shooting early Saturday was 31-year-old Joselito Rodriguez. Carey said that he had been seen at the apartment complex at the time of the shooting but had no permanent address. She says the 3-year-old man was shot several times and being treated at the University of Massachusetts Medical Center in Worcester. Amherst, Massachusetts. The unwanted dairy prescription drugs can be dropped off the location of Central Western Massachusetts next weekend. For the billionaire, William Brothers, who sold their stake in India's second largest provider, the West PJSC, at a group led by Trevor about $30 billion, the biggest surprise of the numerous winners for the oil processor. London, the outcome of a 2.5-year legal bout between Goldman Sachs and Libya's $6 billion sovereign fund is a triumph of the Wall Street giant, which was vindicated despite embarrassing revelation about House amendments. Sotheby's election to Nobel Prize Economics Award to John Nash, a mathematician known for profitable working game theory and in his life story portrait in the movie A Beautiful Mind. Largest company ZTO Express has set the terms of what it could be the largest U.S. initial public offering in this year and also the biggest by China's coming after $25 billion IPO of its e-commerce giant Alibaba Group Holding Limited in 2014. An European spacecraft is set to land on Mars, detached from membership on Sunday, sending a stage for daring to send to the Red Planet service later this week. Beijing, that the U.S. Soviet space probably helped define the second half of the 20th century, China has derived to become a space superpower that's set to mark the first half of the 21st century. More than 170 countries agreed early Saturday morning to limit emissions of key climate change causing pollutants found in air conditioners as a significant step in the international effort to keep global warming from reaching catastrophic levels. The orbital ATK enters rocket with a single spacecraft aboard stands on the launch pad at the Sunrise Beyond on Sunday at NASA's Warp Flight facility in Virginia. Medicare plan message checklist. Commentary. Picking right Medicare plan in Oxford Albuquerque Journal. Provide important information over. There's additional information that the important, especially with New Mexico residents. Plant President Peach of Sea of Pink. Fill the boards at the Port Pleasant, New Jersey Beach Fund at the Senate got Sunday morning to help raise money for breast cancer research and awareness. Wichita, Kansas. Early results from their survey. A law enforcement agency conducted by the Kansas Attorney General suggested illegal marijuana having a big impact in Kansas, but may not be all negative. U.S. citizens' duty to devote their similar Christian duty to loving their neighbors. Hispanic evangelicals held from a public Sunday at a bilingual primary church. The Trump campaign is struggling to open it, even in basic level in the many states that the expended fund will last healthy and sometimes hostile state party organizations. Peter Chill News on 5:05 on this Sunday evening. And it is time now for a New England Intelligence Report in Manchester, New Hampshire at Lake Avenue in Wisconsin, a motor vehicle accident. And now look at your sports. Tonight, the New England Patriots go to 5-1 in season with a 35-17 victory over the Cincinnati Bengals at Gillette Stadium. Other scores around in NFL: 12-14 in the second quarter. Seahawks leading the Atlanta Falcons 7-0. 14-30 led in the first quarter. Dallas Cowboys over the Green Bay Packers 7-3. Kansas City Chiefs over the Oakland Raiders 13-7 and 4-3-1-11 in the second quarter. Washington 27 and Philadelphia 20. Miami Dolphins 30. Pittsburgh Steelers 15. Jacksonville Jaguars 17. Chicago Bears 16. Tennessee Titans 26. Cleveland Browns 26. Buffalo Bills 45. Subsequent 49ers 16. New York Giants 27 and Baltimore Ravens 23. Detroit Lions 31. LA Rams 28 and the Non-Saints 41. Carolina Panthers 38. In MLS soccer score, Chicago Fire 2, New England Revolution 1, Atlanta Football Club 1, Philadelphia Union 0. New York Red Bull 3, Columbus Crew 2 with 90 minutes in the second half. In the second half, it is Montreal 2, Toronto 2, and DC United 3, New York City Football Club 1. Both fans show cabinet support outside Bill Stadium. Peter Chill News on 5:07 on this Sunday evening, and it's time now for Traffic and Transit Report. Beep beep! Let's imitate where the Haverhill train. It's 22:06, 4:50 p.m. ended by the expected operator. 34 minutes late between Haverhill and offsite to the later relevant equipment. And on the subway, Green Line B branch is Monterey is a disabled train, and S1 is Monterey is a disabled bus. And the ferries they are looking at highways and byways and New England honest. Late on a Sunday evening here. 95 on the southbound side. It is some go from Milford all the way up to Stanford, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side, back on the Greenwich, down to Sanford, Merritt Parkway. Eastbound side, back in the Hanford, down to Sanford, Merritt Parkway, westbound side, Lowes over 91 and 691, and then Merritt, Connecticut. 84, westbound side, back between Newtown and Denver, and all the way before Route 8 in Waterbury, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side, it is back up to 84 in Hartford, Connecticut. 84, westbound side of Lowes, 91 in Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, backed up from Chicopee all the way up to Springfield. Mouse back interchange with 91 is a Little Sword Chicopee. Mouse back westbound to Little Sword and Stockbridge Stretch. Mouse back westbound side, it is backed up from Millbury to IE4 service. Mouse back eastbound side, Little Sword and IE4 service all the way up to Charlton. 290 on the westbound side, it's a little slow just around in the Shrewsbury Stretch. 185 on the southbound side, it is slow before 290 in Worcester. Out in Marlborough. Out in the Gillette Stadium area, out in Foxborough. Route 1 on both ends on the southbound side. It is backed up from Route 1 out in and Route 1 and 95 is sharing all the way at the 485 in the Renton Plainville stretch. Route 1 on the northbound side is backed up from Plainville all the way out to the Gillette Stadium up in the Sharon. 95 on the northbound side, it is backed up from South Main Street is sharing all the way at Route 128 in Kenton. 128 southbound side, it is backed up 138 in Kenton all the way out to 28 in Randolph. The Sunward Bridge on the northbound side is a little slow. Route 6 to the westbound side is backed up from 39 to Route 124 Harvard stretch. Route 3 to the southbound side is a little slow around 128 out in Burlington. 128 on both ends, it's backed up around the Route 3 in Burlington. 120 to the southbound side is backed up in Peabody all the way up to Route 93 Reddit. 185 on the northbound side is backed up the long stretch. 93 on the southbound side is backed up 393 in Concord to Hooks, New Hampshire. 101 on the westbound side is a little slow around Manchester stretch. 95 on the northbound side of Lost Rand, Hampton Tolls, Highways and byways are Main not looking good. A7 and Interstate 87 89 on the southbound sides after the Canadian border up in upstate New York and Vermont. Slow. 89, the northbound side, Little Slow just before the Canadian border up in upstate Vermont, and 91 on the northbound side, Little Slow just before the Canadian border up north of Vermont, and Highway 55 on both ends, Little Slow down in southern Quebec. Okay, let's take a look at weather here at 5:10 on the Peter Channel News Sound. 5:10, time now for weather report. It is another beauty in the weather department. If you had any after activities, you made it go over in this beautiful weather here. Looking at radar, and it shows little batches of rain showers between Low and Billerica and stretching all the way down to Wilmington and stretching around the Denver stretch and a little line of rain showers off the New Hampshire and Cape Ann and stretching off the southern Maine coast. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, most gusts got about 55 degrees. Southwest about 8 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. For Monday, parts of the skies about 74 degrees. Left west wind. Monday night, Punch back up to 1 a.m. west. Most gusts about 55 degrees. Calm wind for Tuesday, Punch back before 9 a.m. west. Punch the skies about 79 degrees. Left south wind increase at 6-11 miles an hour. In the morning, west gusts as high 21 miles an hour. For Tuesday night, parts about 62 degrees. Southwest about 7 to 9 miles an hour. For Wednesday, Patch back before 80 west. Most instead of Park about 81, about say 54 degrees. Thursday, Putzeska about 0 degrees. Thursday night, a chance of showers pitch fog after 3 a.m. Otherwise, most clouds about 54 degrees. The chance of prediction is 40% for Friday. Showers likely in the afternoon. Patch back before 9 a.m. Otherwise, most clouds got about 66 about 50 degrees. Chest pitch is 55% for Saturday. Chance of showers mostly clouds about 61 degrees and chest pitch is 30%. Saturday night, Park clouds about 42 degrees. And for Sunday, most clouds got about 60 degrees. Good, and not here it is. Clear to cloudy skies, and it's 67 degrees. We humidity of 74%, and that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this October 16, 2016, on a Sunday evening. I appreciate you have a good evening. Goodbye. See you at 11 o'clock. Late night. Sign off report. Hope you have a good evening.